The Little Way, Finding God in the Small and Hidden Things. Hi lovely, are you ready to see our faith through God's lens today? This is not just a lesson in history. This is an invitation into the inner life, a journey of the soul that reminds us that God is not far, not distant, and not unreachable, but already dwelling within us. So, let's get to know God's kwento on Saint Thérèse of Lisieux. Have you ever felt like your prayers don't matter because your life feels too ordinary? What if God is more pleased with your quiet obedience than your loud sacrifices? Thérèse of Lisieux was a young Carmelite nun who lived a hidden life inside a convent in Lisieux, France. She entered religious life at a very young age and died at only 24 years old from tuberculosis. She had no public ministry, no visible influence, and no grand achievements. Yet, after her death, the church recognized the depth of her spiritual wisdom and declared her a doctor of the church. Her life proves one powerful truth: God does not measure impact the way the world does. She offered the church the little way, a spiritual path that teaches holiness through simplicity, trust, and love in small things. She showed that sainthood is not achieved by extraordinary works, but by doing ordinary things with extraordinary love. Her contribution dismantled the belief that holiness is only for the strong, the learned, or the heroic. Through her, God revealed that even weakness, when surrendered, becomes sacred ground. God revealed himself to Thérèse as a merciful father, not a demanding judge. In her moments of emotional struggle, dryness in prayer, and even doubt, God taught her to trust without needing to feel strong or spiritually successful. She learned that God delights not in perfection, but in dependence. Her relationship with God was rooted in confidence. Not even when she could not climb toward him, he would lift her instead. From her life, we learned that God values love over performance. Small sacrifices offered daily are powerful in heaven. Our limitations do not disqualify us. They invite God's grace. Thérèse teaches us that holiness is not about self-effort, but about allowing God to love through us, especially in our weakness. There was a season in my life when I thought faith meant doing more, fixing everything, praying harder, holding on tighter, and proving my love through effort. But God slowly stripped that kind of faith away. I learned that silence can be obedience, that staying faithful without control is still love, that small prayers whispered in surrender matter just as much as loud declarations. Like Thérèse, God taught me that when I could no longer climb, he carried me instead. This is how the little way became personal for me, not through strength, but through trust. In a generation pressured to be visible, productive, and impressive, Thérèse speaks directly to our souls. She reminds us that God works deeply in hidden seasons, silent prayers, and unnoticed faithfulness. Knowing her helps us trust that God is present even when nothing dramatic is happening. Our private faith is forming something eternal. Love offered quietly still changes the world. What's God's message for us today? Looking through God's lens, you do not need to do more to be loved. You do not need to be stronger to be chosen. God is inviting you to trust him in the simplicity of today. Your small yes still moves heaven. My grace is sufficient for you, for power is made perfect in weakness. 2 Corinthians chapter 12, verse 9. God's strength does not replace our weakness. It flows through it. What you offer him today, no matter how small, is enough. May the Lord meet you in the ordinary moments of your day. May he teach you to trust without striving. And may you walk in peace, knowing that your quiet love is seen by heaven. Have a lovely day.